And welcome back. Today I'm going to be filling up this book right here. It's Strathmore watercolor postcards, and I'm just going to be doing some more of my liquid series in it. So here's the first part. Okay, so we're going to start with a mermaid. And in these, I think I've mentioned before, I never give them faces, for my mermaids at least. And we're just going to do a standard pose. For this one. I'm really rusty with these. And this is also quite small. Piece of pastel. I'm using my Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2, the water-soluble wax pastels. They're the ones that I always use for this particular series. So let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a I don't know, flow. And okay. And figure out what direction all this is going to go. All right, and again, like I said, I haven't done these in a long time, so this first one is going to be a little rusty. Let's go ahead and go with a pink. Give her a little bit of pink in here, a bit of pink in here. Give her maybe kind of a reddish tone, dark tone to her skin. Okay, and again, you don't have to use a whole lot of these because a little goes a long way. It's a very long way. And that's the pink, so let's go ahead and go with a, let's see, this is the Prussian blue. Just get a little bit of that in here. And then you can always add more, but it's water soluble, so you can always rinse it out too. You can get a little less, but I prefer to start with less and then add more if I want it. And let's go ahead and give her a slightly different, oh, you know what, I'm just going to keep with the same color on her hair, but I will add a little bit more. I'll add a little bit more to it of a different color. It's also going to change it a bit because of the black on the edges. Let's go ahead and give her some carmine. Add a little bit of a darker tone to this. And then maybe some of this periwinkle. We'll see how this works, how it looks. Again, you know, just a little bit and see how it goes, and then move on from there. And I'm going to add in a little bit of this cobalt blue, or should I add some of the, what is this called? Malachite green. I think I'll stick with the cobalt blue. And we're just adding a little bit in here just to give it a little more of a difference in tone. Okay, and now for the part that brings it all together. That is not the one I want to use for this. Let's close that up. We'll add this one. Okay. And And we will do, oh, I had some of the black on here still from the Neocolor. Okay. So we will go ahead and start with the skin and add in just a little bit of this color here. Okay, and I need to remember to keep talking because I get bad at that. I start getting engrossed in the art and I forget that I'm recording. But yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, let's kind of rinse that a bit. Move on to the next part. Let's do the tail. And again, if you've seen any of my other liquid series, I'd like to keep them loose and messy. And you can always adjust if you need to. I'm going to rinse that out a bit. Get a little bit of clean water going here for a slight difference. Okay, and then, oh, I'm kind of digging that. That's really cool. Okay, now let's add in a little bit of the dark here as well. I'm more of a dark colors person anyway, so that works for me. Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, let's go into the hair now. And then, like I said, you want to get, or well, I want to get really messy with these. So I like bringing in a lot of water. Okay, and this one is even a little darker than what I normally do on these, but I like it. Okay, and a little bit of depth back here, and moving on to this next part. Make sure we've got some delineation of hair versus body and versus water, of course. So take out a little bit of that. And then I'm going to actually, okay, nope, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let that go. And then we're going to, from here, move on out. Let's see here. Leave a little bit of white space there, because I'm liking it. Okay, let's go ahead and dry that hair a little bit so I can do the background. And you can see how much pigment is there in the water. And how that is affected. A little bit of water in here. Okay. This is looking pretty nice for what I'm looking for. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and stop there. And we're going to head into the background here. Okay, background. both of those greens that I put back there mixed in. And this time I'm not activating as much as possible the outline here, but I might end up doing that anyway in just a bit. But you can see you can avoid things pretty much if you want to be more, I don't want to say delicate, it's definitely not delicate, but if you want to be more detailed, that's the word. I'm good with words. So, over here, let's get these moved in. Get a little more of a hard line there than I really wanted, but all of this is fixable. And again, these, I do them really quick, and I put them into inexpensive, I seal them first, sign the back, and then I put them into inexpensive frames so that it gives people a chance to have a piece of original art and not have to pay an arm and a leg for it. But because they are sealed, if they want to, they can always pull it out of the frame later and frame it any other way or mount it to something. And yeah, it's just a way of adding your own value to it. But I also have had people send me photos of several of them that they've purchased from me and how they've displayed them on a wall or put them up on little easels, displayed them on a mantle or something. You can also lean them against something. So that's good. It's really fun, both for me and for other people. Okay, so let's move on from this one now. It's still wet, so, and I'm not drying this part. Okay, so that's how that one turned out. And now, I think for the others, I will go ahead and do a time lapse for them. So you don't have to listen to me talking, you can just watch. Okay. Oh